What I would like to do today is to explain why it is so important to balance not only the joints, but also the muscles in the body when you have a musculoskeletal problem. Musculoskeletal problems cause symptoms like pain, muscle tension, numbness, and muscle weakness in the body. Your body was made to heal itself. And so I think it's a fair question to ask, why doesn't the body always heal itself? The answer to this is that the body can get so out of balance that it can no longer adapt to the stress that we put it under. When this happens, it can no longer heal itself. It also will start talking to you when this happens. And the only way it can talk to you is through symptoms like pain and muscle tension. To really understand why it is so important to balance not only the joints and the muscles, we've got to understand the word proprioception. Proprioception is the body's ability to know where it's at in time and space. Let me show you what I mean. People say that you have 5 senses. You see, you smell, you taste, you touch, you hear. But if I close my eyes, I know if my arm's up, I know if it's out, I know if it's down. How did I know that? I didn't see it, smell it, taste it, touch it, or hear it. The answer is proprioception. In your body, you have little receptors, kind of like the receptors in your eyes that detect light. They send a message to the brain interprets it, and you see. In the same way, you have little receptors that are in the muscles and in your joints that send messages to your brain that allows your brain to know where the body is at in time and space. Now, when not enough proprioceptors are sent to the brain because the joints and the muscles and the bones are out of place, your brain can't look down into your back and see what's going on. It doesn't know what position the back is in. Things are out of place. When it can't see what's going on, the brain will cause the muscles in that area to tighten up, to brace your back. It's a protective mechanism. And it will also send pain messages down into your back so that it will warn you, your back will warn you, don't go out and chop wood. Again, it's a protective mechanism so that you don't go out and hurt yourself. The joints and the muscles are kind of like a telephone pole that has guy wires. If the guy wires are too loose on one side, it allows the pole to go out of place. And you can take the pole, you can reset it, but if you don't tighten up the guide wires, then what happens is it just keeps going back out of place. To really get the joints and the bones to stay in place, you've got to get the muscles balanced that hold it there. Your body can only do the best it can under the conditions you put it. If you don't like what the body's doing, then you've got to change the conditions that it's working under. Thank you.